2 in the AM PM is an animated short film by J.G. Quintel, the creator of Cartoon Network's regular show. This short tells the story of two gas station clerks working a night shift who try to stay composed while succumbing to the effects of the drug LSD. It takes place in a gas station, mostly behind the counter, and there is very little character movement and no camera movement or color in the entire short. To compensate for the lack of general movement and color, Quintel uses movement and placement of the characters to manipulate the audience's point of interest. As I analyze this short film, I will show how Quintel uses character animation and point of interest to tell a 3-act story and illustrate the crazy effects of LSD.
How much longer? This is so boring.
It's only 2 more hours, dude.
2 more hours. 2 more hours. 2 more hours. Fuck.
In the opening sequence, Quintel establishes the setting with a few short shots of the gas station and then immediately moves to the front counter, which is the main focus of the entire short. There is no camera movement and very little character movement other than the clerks' mouths and hand gestures as they discuss their boredom. As the camera switches between close-ups of the clerks and medium shots of the two behind the counter, Quintel uses the rule of thirds to establish different points of interest by always placing the taller clerk in the left third and the shorter clerk on the right third of the screen. Because of the lack of movement, the rule of thirds is used throughout the film to create these points of interest for the audience. Quintel also uses a lot of close-ups of objects instead of camera movement throughout the film to signify the characters' movements. The general lack of movement in the beginning is meant to establish the mood of the scene, which is calm and boring, like a gas station at 2 in the morning.
I think there's something wrong with this candy.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I don't know. It tastes funny.
Huh. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that's because I put drugs in it.
What? Why? What's wrong with you?
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I thought...
Oh, you thought wrong. I mean, what did you put in these things anyway?
It's just a little marijuana. It's just a little marijuana.
Weed candy. You put weed in a candy bar.
Oh, no, wait. No, I remember now. Don't worry, dude. I didn't put any weed in this candy. It was acid.
What? Acid? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
I mean, you said that like acid is safer than weed. You know it's not, right?
Yes. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that.
Ugh! I've never done acid before. I didn't want to do acid. But even if I did, I'd much rather be told about it than slip some stupid milk chocolate Mickey.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I really am. But what's done is done. My advice at this point, just calm down and enjoy it. You know what I mean? Seriously, man. It's too late.
I guess you're right.
As the story continues, the LSD kicks in and the shorter clerk turns into a human gumball machine. At this point in the film, Quintel begins to use animation to show the effects of the drug. The shorter clerk's immediate transformation into a gumball machine establishes the beginning of the character's acid trips. As the effects of the acid become stronger, the clerks continuously change appearance in a rapid sequence of random transformations, again to illustrate the mind-altering effects of the drug.
Come on, it's supposed to be fun.
This? Not fun, man.
Oh, cool.
Fuck off!
Hey, this isn't my fault, alright?
Not your fault, huh?
Not my fault.
Not your fault. Okay, stop it. This is too weird.
Yeah, this is getting a little weird for my tastes. Especially right now.
Despite this escalation of events, there is still no camera movement and very little character movement to show that the point of focus is still just behind the counter.
Look, just calm down. It's 2 in the morning, nobody's coming in for gas right now, okay? Okay?
At the film's climax, each character's movement begins to play a large role in the story. The two clerks hear someone arrive at the gas station and begin to panic. This is illustrated by instantaneously moving down and out of frame. The clerks are then shown hiding behind the counter, which creates tension for the audience because they can't see what's going on at all above the counter. As the clerks attempt to see what's going on outside, they slowly and cautiously move upward so they can see through the gas station's window. As they look outside, they hallucinate a car trying to fill a human with gas. When they see this, they quickly disappear downward, out of frame, and back behind the counter. As they attempt to overcome the effects of the acid, the clerks are shown concentrating behind the counter as slightly faded versions of themselves slowly fall both vertically and horizontally in the foreground across the screen.
Oh, okay, I got it.
What?
We just have to concentrate on what we're supposed to look like, and then we'll switch back.
What?
I heard it makes it wear off faster.
You are so full of shit.
Do you have a better idea?
Fine.
This foreground movement is intended to be a representation of the clerks concentrating on overcoming the effects of the drug. After they compose themselves, one by one they stand up and immediately freeze when they see the police officer standing in front of the counter. The clerks' stiffness and wide eyes as they speak to the officer illustrate their fear of the cop. As the cop begins to eat his chips, the acid kicks in again as the cop inhales the chips, creating a massive windstorm in the gas station. The cop then flies across the screen, smashing through the glass door. The last shot of the film shows the smashed door in the foreground with the two clerks still standing behind the counter. Whether the door was actually smashed or just a hallucination, this last shot is meant to signify the wild experience of the clerks, despite staying in one place for the entire story.
I fucking hate you.
Ah, come on, it's supposed to be fun.